Well, good morning. Or good evening. Depending on where you are and when you are watching this. Finishing up some last touches here. And then it's time to start today's stream. As you can see outside, it's cloudy, but the sun is coming out now. And it is supposed to be quite nice in the afternoon. Weather's supposed to be changing. I'm looking forward to that. And one last thing here. That looks good. So then let's switch scene. See if that works too. Yeah, that works perfectly. Good morning, everyone. I was worried slightly if everything is up and running, simply because I did get quite a big update yesterday for OBS as well as Stream Elements. Both updated their clients, and usually when they update things, it takes a while for everything to go back into place as it should be. But I'm happy, nothing too major got changed this time. I did have to make some new connections with Twitch, but that worked out perfectly. So here we are now for the weekly music stream. Good morning. For those that are here the first time, during these weekly music streams, I simply go through a plethora of search queries to find new cover tracks for Final Fantasy XIV that got created this week by the community, and I showcase them here, celebrate them here, listen to them, most of them for the first time, react to them and give my opinion. And I forgot to open one more thing, there we go. But if there are some official news, or if I have some other news myself, I will always do the news section first. And actually, I do have some news. There is the news scene. The first one, for that I have to turn off in-game music real quick. The Dark Decades Tour Budokan Blu-ray from the PRIMALS will be out on the 25th in Japan. So next week on... I should have checked that. This should be Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday, the Dark Decades Blu-ray will be out. With all these new tracks in a live performance setting. I'm really looking forward to that one. Because usually these tracks also come in MP3 form, right on the Blu-ray disc, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's a lot, that's the whole list of tracks. 19 new tracks that they recorded and put on the Blu-ray. Hopefully it would be nice to be there in person, but not yet. Yeah, I was looking forward to this backstage footage because they have teased some on social media and it seems to be quite funny. Plus we get some new in-game items as well. I have pre-ordered mine, I don't know when it will come, if it will be here next week already. Yeah, on sale 25th of March. Next week, on Wednesday. And then semi-official news, or semi-official Final Fantasy XIV news. The Cydia Duellum Final Fantasy will be out next week. Or actually on Monday? It should be Monday, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have actually a date on the website. I think I did read 23rd, so that will be tomorrow. Monday. The Cydia Duellum Final Fantasy will be out. It's semi-official Final Fantasy XIV news because it does contain Gaia, a Final Fantasy XIV character over here, where my mouse cursor is. Plus, as we have heard this week, the soundtrack will be done by Takafumi Imamura, which has worked on Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XVI. If you go to the website, to the Cydia Duellum, I have linked it down below on my VOD on YouTube. On top right, you have a BGM button. You can hardly see it here. Every time you click on it, another background track will play. So let's try one out. That's Final Fantasy 8? No. 9. Yeah, 9. Reimagined by, as I said, Takafumi Imamura. Let's try one more. Final Fantasy 16. I think. Ooh. Or 15. Ah, now it goes just through. So yeah, there are a lot of tracks, obviously, newly imagined. For those that maybe... That's Final Fantasy 13, by the way. Maybe I've heard of them already through the Pulse remix album, if you have that one. For example, the Close in the Distance track was made by Takafumi Imamura. It's this one here. Wait, I tried to go there. That's not it yet. I still need Dark Water, sorry. I cannot switch to the other one. There we go. Here it is. It has the same vibe as the ones we heard before. But I'm looking forward to having many more tracks in this style. All of the Cydia games are really amazing music-wise. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And unlike the game, which will eventually probably go out of service because it's a live service game on mobile, and we know Square Enix isn't really the best at keeping them alive, the music will stay, which is great. And yeah, by the way, I'm already on the website that I want to showcase next. The Final Fantasy XIV Hunt.com website. I have made some more updates. For example, as you can see, if you go onto the track list, I have now linked all the tracks in there that exist on official albums, which is roughly 86% of all the tracks are currently on an album. The rest I will have to find a good list of tracks that are in the game, but not yet in or on an album. That will take a while to find such a list or to make it myself. But yeah, you can just go through here if you see a track that you like. For example, Close in Distance that we just had. It will show then all places that Close in the Distance has been featured on. I mean all the albums with Close in Distance. And if there are videos, official videos or cover tracks, you will find them down below already. One here from Final Fantasy XIV themselves, and then the cover tracks that are already linked. Not all of them are linked yet. That will take a while until I have all the covers linked to the proper track, but I'm working on it. And also down below, if there are other versions, then we'll find them here below. For example, we have a band version of Close in Distance with a video, a Pulse version of Close in Distance with a video, and we have a Sanctuary Heart version of Close in Distance with a video, then the orchestral arrangement with the video. So you can see it's linked together, everything. You will find all the information here. That's my goal. It's not yet everything in there. I still have to also go over the credits. They are very bare minimum currently. I will add all of them. And yeah, it should be a very big database of all the tracks, all the music that's in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, all the albums are already in there. I finished that this week. So we have the official soundtracks, the Primal soundtracks, then all the piano tracks which are mostly on the Primals, but also on, they have one specific piano collections soundtrack. Then the orchestral arrangements, all the mini albums that started on Heaven's Ward, the beautiful vinyls that they created, and the singles, and the live recordings, the Pulse remixes, some miscellaneous, like for example the Sanctuary Heart I just mentioned, the Everything Burns, which I didn't really know where else to put, or the Timeless Classics Volume 2, the new one. Then I also added all the Distant Worlds in there, or well, just if you open one up, just the Final Fantasy XIV track that's on Distant Worlds. And then at the bottom also all the 1.0 soundtracks that we got in its short lifetime. So yeah, they're all on there. And I'm starting to link them together. The one that currently has the most entries is Athena, the tireless one. Quite many covers already of that one. And I know there are more in there, so all of them will be linked to the proper track in time. And one more thing that I have added, if you want to cover something but you don't know what you want to cover, then you simply can come here to the cover tracks and you will now find a random cover idea. If you click on it, you will get a random cover idea. So why don't you cover Eorzea the Chocobo in the style of game soundtrack? Well, that's quite on the nose here, but still, it would just take any of all of the thousands, well, it's a bit more than 1,000 tracks that are in the database, and one of 89 styles that I have listed in there. We'll just take one at random and pop it out, and then we'll also tell you where the track is. And once I have linked everything together, you will also find the videos in here. So let's randomize. Wither Shins, which is a 1.0 track. The Victory Fanfare. For example, here we have Serenity Unending, a Bygone medley. The orchestral arrangement. Ah, yeah, that's a special one actually. That's not one that's linked, but this one is. For example, the piano version of In the Balance, which is on this soundtrack. But also we have here in the balance the regular soundtrack with already a cover video linked, or the piano soundtrack if you want to do this style, or the band version, I should say, of In the Balance. So all of them in here. You can also randomize the genre if you didn't like game. Botanica, for example, is one. Meditative version of the track? Who knows? Maybe that works. Eurodance. All of them just randomize, take anything from in here. Or you can do both. From Fear to Fortitude, a duet version on A Realm Reborn. If you go here, then you can type it here to search where it is. Actually, it's track 65 by Masayoshi Soken and Film Score. I didn't know who Film Score was, but apparently they worked on that. So you can easily find where it is, and hopefully one day I will have a solution to also put maybe a tiny snippet of the track in here. We'll see. But obviously once there are the covers in there, you'll find plenty of resources. And yeah, next step will then be lyrics, scores, and maybe a bit more tutorial how to cover tracks. But yeah, that's the stuff I've been working on. Quite a lot, actually. I'm looking forward to people using this one, and I hope I wanted to use it too myself during the stream to actually make a track on stream, just pressing the button once and see what comes out and make a cover. However, I can't do it today because right after stream I have to head out for a concert. I already had one last night, and yeah, there will be another one this afternoon, so I have to head out right away. I won't really have time to do some music on stream. Next week will be the Hatching Tide event, and depending on how long that one takes, I might do it next week, but we will see. Now I really have to take a sip of my hot coffee here, if it's still hot. Because I do feel quite cold today. But yeah, that's it for the news. And now for today's stream. The thing is, usually at this point in time during the week, I have all my tombstones capped. That's usually the case, that they are capped or close to capping. But the Nonyx tombstones, well, I'm not yet near the cap. Still almost 120 more to go. And therefore I thought, let's just do roulettes today while listening to music. I'm gonna go as Black Mage because that's just very chill. Depending obviously on what I will get. But yeah, let's just do some roulettes in the background while listening to cover tracks. So let's load up the browser. There we go. Now again, for those that are here the first time, how I choose the tracks that I will present here. I have a bunch of queries that I search through YouTube and on other platforms, and whatever I can find cover track wise, I put on a list, on a spreadsheet, and I will showcase it. That's basically it. There aren't really many other rules that I set myself, except for the rule that it shouldn't just be a in-game track with a music video on top of it. That's tracks I don't want to showcase because you can log in and experience that yourself. But all the other tracks I want to showcase, I want to show them here to you. And the first track is already on screen, so I'm gonna turn off in-game music completely. I'm gonna queue for... Let's do the alliance raid first. I wonder how long it will take, actually, by the way. And I'll just start with the first track, which is a cover of Dragonsong by the奈良Aca Cappella Circle. A new group, a new channel, so let's subscribe to them right away so I won't miss out on any new tracks that they create and upload. And let's dive right in. I will adjust volume as we go.
1, 2, 3.
It is already at max.
Children of the land, do you hear?
Ooh.
Echoes of truth that drums agree. Two souls intertwine.
Now we get some background. Very brave, just go. Voice only, I mean, just a lyric track. Very brave, but nice. Nice change. I know I shouldn't make fun of it because my dialect or accent is also very weird. But I always find it quite endearing to hear Japanese people talk and sing in English. Because that English is very special to my ears, personally. Ooh, that was nice. That's nice. Very difficult to get this one right there at this point, because there isn't much to go on in terms of how many cycles you have to go through for the change in the structure.
Tell me why create a cycle that can break. The life you are is slow. This I feel I never know. Never know.
That was nice. That was beautiful. Very gorgeous. Thank you very much for this beautiful a cappella version. And now we already are duty spawned, luckily. So we are in the world of darkness. Let's see if people are able to silence these. Nope, they are not. The next one I found this morning, actually, even though it was posted 4 days ago, it only showed up in my search results this morning. A piano cover of In Fulgur and Fire, again by a new channel that I haven't featured yet, houseofanchors. So let's subscribe to them. Please. Somebody take this enemy away from me. Not yet, okay. Let's just dive right in Fulgur and Fire. Track from Dontrail. Interesting boss placement. Very well arranged. Ooh, that was a nice one. Nice arpeggio there. Nope, I'm not gonna stay here. Here we go. Ooh. Very nice bass line there. Yeah, if you want to play the track yourself, you now have the score right on screen here. a bad way. If you hear some jittering in the audio or see the video slightly freeze, I have some issues since the last Windows update. Don't know what they changed, but something changed. I'll have to try and fix that. Somehow, I don't know yet how. And there we go. Beautiful piano cover of In Fulgur and Fire. And hi Rap4. Good morning, or good evening. The next track that I have found, another new entry, it's already the third in a row. It's really crazy this week how many new channels I found. Next track is a Bart performance of a Bygone Serenity. So let's subscribe to them so I won't miss any new track that they will upload. And let's jump right in. I haven't listened to this one yet. Seems to have been played live with the sync feature, or I don't know what's it called really. Doesn't seem to be scripted. Really well done. Sounds much better than what I am able to do when I try to do bar performances. This current fight really likes me. I've been targeted with stuff twice now, which is rare. Third time getting targeted with stuff. Interesting. A very gorgeous phrasing there with these two harps. and even able to change the speed. To make a small ritardando at the end here. Very well done. Gorgeous duet of Bygone Serenity. Thank you very much for that one, too. And the next one did show up on pretty much every search query that I did, which isn't always the case. Oftentimes, the search queries leave out a lot of tracks. And therefore, if you know a track, if you know a channel that I have never featured here before, it might really just be because YouTube or whatever search engine I'm using decides to hide them from me because I don't want to listen to them, which is not the case, obviously. I want to listen to all of these tracks. So again, if you know a track that I haven't heard, I haven't showcased yet, if you know a channel that I haven't showcased yet, then please let me know in the comments on YouTube, on the VOD, or in the chat, and I will put them onto my list for the next stream, that I won't miss any of them anymore. But this channel here, NAOLUNA, got recommended to me by pretty much every search query that I did. Another new channel, which is crazy, and she performed Dragonsong. So let's dive right in.
Children of the Lord, do you hear?
Ooh, very deep.
Echoes all through
Or
that world
not very deep, but unexpectedly deep. Let's say that way.
Went through largely divine blinking land and heavy sleep. A flame that burned for bright silver dawn. Memories deep and shared our hearts, and the waxing love did wait at lovers' moon, watching as the world drifted past. Was so bright,
Oh, that's beautiful. Very strong voice.
Yet it's one of hope. My treachery was rock, scattering havoc to the wind. Swelling over along, she's a flood.
I wonder who did the music arrangement, because that's not the original one. A lot more strings in here. Oh, that was very well done. Beautiful modulation there, the slight change in... Oh, it's not a modulation, but slight shuffling of the tone there. Doesn't say who made the music. Music too, really well done.
Children know the London's with this. Why must you done to empty beliefs? Tell me why great lies, why turn our best to dust, seeking solace empty abyss. Tell me why create our circle that can't break. Why must you let go? That life you whisper slow, deserving I'll never know.
And
I'll never know.
beautiful head voice there. Very well done. Gorgeous cover, very true to the original in performance and delivery. And I really like her slightly deeper voice. Very well done. Now this next one is slightly different. Once again, I have found, or it did notify me that the 8-bit drummer has drummed, yeah, to a Final Fantasy XIV track, and I just couldn't resist to add it to today's stream. Because I'm a drummer myself, you can't really see the drum set. It's right there is a drum set. Right off screen. And I also will be drumming soon again in another video from another person from another channel, so yeah. I always like to play drums. Actually, I did drum yesterday night and I will drum again today in concert, so anyway. 8-bit drummer did do another cover from a Final Fantasy XIV track. This time the track of the theme for Eulogia, the final boss at the end of the Myth of the Realm. Let's see. He did do a great job healing. The final boss from the Myths of the Realm raid. And yeah. Enough talk, let's dive right in.
this crap is insane.
I didn't.
16 months, thank you.
I didn't listen to this one yet, so
3 years, yo.
I will see how it
Thank you
turns,
very much.
how it sounds.
Appreciate you, dude. What's up, B-dubs? Yeah, this is so awesome. Like, this track is so fun.
So I guess he has done the track before.
Literally all the bosses put together.
Gonna quickly also reset my camera. Because sometimes it goes out of sync. Good. There we go. Yeah, I've never heard this one with drums before. That actually fits.
We'll see if I can remember all the parts.
Old Charlian with fog. Just looks gorgeous. Ooh,
This part coming up is so good.
Shiva.
What? Oh! Oh, I know, Sam.
Ooh, nice. Bit of marching band there.
I can't play with all effects on, but dude, my y'all know Forsaken Panda, Nick? Dude, he literally plays with all effects on. I'm like, I can't see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I need to have effects turned off except for me, so... Actually, that's with all the effects on. Actually, also quite fun. That's too much. Effects off. There we go. Much better.
Tom, for thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, that drop is nice.
Yeah, that hits, dude. Oh!
Nope, knockback. Black match tanking, nice.
Dude, whenever I first heard this song in game, man, oh, dude, like that freaking drop is so powerful in that fight. Like, it's just, oh, man.
There we go. Oh, it's quite funny. Oh, thanks. Just got defeated or died there and didn't voke it back. Sorry, I had to quickly write something there. Great cover by the 8-bit drummer once again. And next, another play along. I still call them covers, actually, because they do cover, even if it's just one instrument, it's still a cover of the track. So we have the drum cover. Now we have a guitar cover of Unleashed. Performed by ToxicxEternityTV, live on stream. He just went straight in. No prep. Let's go right in as well.
Let's go.
Exactly what I just said.
The dime bag squeal, it could, but I don't want to because it's gonna throw it out of tune probably. It does though. It could do that.
He just went straight in after hearing a few bars of the track. Always crazy.
Let's go. Also, I don't have my tremolo too. Not on me anyway.
That's an in.
Oh damn, let's go. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, tanks don't really want to take the boss back today. Ooh.
I like that. Oh my god.
Good. Transition, nice.
Let's go.
Made it.
Chat, let's go. We're not. We went from E to F sharp. Let's go, dude. We're back to E. Let's go.
He notices right very quick that there are those key changes.
Let's go, chat. Emails in the chat.
Hearing it once and he already has the melody down.
Let's go. You never know when it's gonna be weird or not. Like,
It's true.
I'm so scared of the weird parts.
This one doesn't really have many weird parts. This track.
Let's go. I like this part. I like this part. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go, dude.
diddling. It
Yeah, that
loops.
song was trippy, dude.
And there it starts to loop. I was wondering if I should do the main scenario, but I'm not sure if I have the time to do the main scenario. I would give the most tombstones. But I am getting close to the cap. So we'll do the trials and then the rest tonight, I guess. Next on the list is a slight deviation from Final Fantasy XIV, although it is a track that exists in Final Fantasy XIV. It's the Song of the Ancients from actually NieR. And it's just a short version of the chorus performed by Isabelle Amponin. Sorry for mispronouncing the name. Let's take a quick listen with this one. Let's go. Just a short one. Beautiful harmonies. Yeah, just a short one, but very beautifully done. Thank you very much for this gorgeous cover. Let's go right next to the next track by Chiptune. I should have checked the name. Actually, I did check the name before. Did I write it down, what it says? No, it didn't. Okay. By the channel Chiptune 5600, they do a cover of the Arcadion, the track that plays at the end of the Arcadion if you do the story, or in M12S as background. It's also another new channel, so let's subscribe, like, and start. Yeah, that is. That is correct chiptune usage. With the 4. No, 5. 5 sounds at once. Very nice harmony in the mirror part here. Give it all. Really nice to have the track on screen so you can see how some of the effects have been done. Of the leading, of the sounds. Ba bra ba ba bla ba. Don't really have much to say because it's just simply beautiful. and ride it back into the repeat. Very well arranged. Thank you very much for this gorgeous cover of the Arcadion. Now I have 3 more to go. I should have enough time to do a duty roulette expert, and it should give me, I think, enough. Yeah, it will give me just enough. Mnemonics tombstones to cap for this week. The next one on my list, another new it almost only had new entries today. A cover of The Mirror, performed by Atonement Man. I've only listened the first few seconds and I was already so impressed. I'm really looking forward to the whole track now. So here we go, a guitar cover of The Mirror. Also gorgeous guitars. Very nice stereo panning. Look great if you listen with headphones. Also, they did add a new drum track. That's not the original drum track. Yeah, I recommend listening to this one with headphones on, it's much better. That's actually, I think, 5 guitar lines here. A lot more than 2 that you can see on screen. But it's not too busy, even though there are so many more guitar lines that you can see. Sounds really nicely balanced. Ooh. Beautiful harmonic play here. Very impressed. Gorgeous work, and I'm looking forward to many, many more, hopefully. Amazingly well done. Thank you very much. The duty still hasn't popped. So, let's do another track. I have featured them last week already. It's another track from the Material in Concert 2026. And I just picked one. There are a lot more tracks that will come in the coming weeks, and I just picked whatever was next on my list. It's Civilizations, also known as Lahi. And we have on the arranged, adapted by Toasted Bun, which is the owner of the channel. Then we have on the clarinet Rembrandt, on the flute Robin Nate, acoustic guitar Ponus Centrosi, on the cello we have Ghana Pratt and Arden Elston, on the bass Husky by the Geek, bagpipes, okay, Ian Martin, on the drums we have Cosmic Bartender, on the piano Toasted Bun again, and on mixing Higir Via, and solo violist Van Blemont. Sorry for any mispronunciations. I have not listened to this track yet, so I will listen to it for the first time here as well. Let's dive right in. And yeah, the choir at the bottom there too. And the great serpent of Ronka. Nice clapping of the castagnettes, I think is an English name. Nate on the flute again. What a gorgeous strong voice. And here we have the bagpipes. Very beautiful, very well done. And I'm looking forward to the other tracks too. Now I have abandoned the duty because I just didn't want to pop today. And only have one more track left before I have to sadly then head out or get ready to head out. And this next track fits as in I will do more of these streams. It's already a few weeks old at this point. I just didn't have the opportunity to showcase it yet. It's Another Round. A track from... is it by Soken? It's already Soken, okay. But it is from 2.0, a very old track that you can hear in a specific bar over in central Finland, for example. Here performed by sodaorat on the piano. Not an easy track, as I remember. I have heard this one before here, but it's been a while, so let's do it once more. Another round. Requires a very steady rhythm on the left hand. Actually a great piece to train both hands, because it's just that steady rhythm on the left. Improvising over it slightly, that's nice. Gorgeous play. Beautifully done. Thank you very much for this. Gorgeous piece. And with that, that's it for today's stream. There we go. I had to search the correct button there. Yeah, that's it for today's stream. Wait, did I? Yeah, good. Because as said, I don't really have too much time today. Hopefully, during the next streams, I will have time to also showcase you my ability to cover tracks. Actually, just because we are here, I'm not sure if it works. I'm loading up Ableton real quick. I don't think it does work. Usually, or for some reason, this audio doesn't route through the correct output over on OBS. For some weird reason. Let's see if I open this one. Turn in-game off here real quick. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't route through. Weirdly enough. So let's quickly do that. Sorry for a sec. Had to sneeze. So if I export this real quick. By the way, if anybody knows how to fix the routing or enable now, I will be able to do it myself, surely, but don't know how long it will take. Fix the routing. Because I really want to showcase tracks, or making tracks over on our live on stream. Okay, that's that, and then I can grab it here. So quickly export it. I did test it out yesterday. I had a tiniest bit of time, and I got a new hope as in the style of a synth track. Here it is. And that's what I came up with in a few. Man, I didn't really have much time. Just the intro for now. Here it breaks apart. I didn't really know where I was going with that part yet. I just simply played or tried to play the melody, that I already have the melody in there for later. I was struggling slightly with the melody. Yeah, that's how far I got yesterday. Maybe one day I can finish that track as well. It's just another work in progress that I have now. But it's okay. Always trying out new things, always working on stuff. I want to see if this one actually can be used, and it can be used. And yeah, hopefully one of these days I'll be able to showcase you. I'll just come here and say, oh, okay, band version, the Knowliths. I can never say this name. This time we even have the video, which for some reason doesn't work here. Did I forget to? Okay, but the link works. Which is this one? The very slow one. So yeah, can see still some bugs because I cannot open the video here. For some reason it should work. I have tested it extensively. Anyway, please try it out if you want to make a track, then maybe you can find an idea here. Obviously making this one in the style of industrial will be difficult. Also, by the way, I wanted to mention the link that it generates at the top. You can save this link, you can bookmark it, and whenever you reload the page, actually, I should probably show you the screen here. If you reload the link it makes at the top here, you can't really see it right now, but the link it generates, if you reload the page, which I'm doing here, can't really see it, but if you reload the page, it will always come back to exactly this result. So only if you click another button, it will randomize, but you can actually save the link and you will come back to this exact generated result that you have. Just FYI if you're wondering. And yeah, next week, as mentioned, will be the hatching tide, which will start tomorrow actually. Tomorrow morning, and then I will be able to do this quest. Next week, get a lot of glasses. And yeah, we will see what this quest will entail. And for now, that's it, sadly. Again, I have to get ready and then head out for a concert. Otherwise, I would have obviously now made some music myself. Hopefully, as said, next time I'll be able to do it. Thank you for tuning in. All the videos that I played today will be linked in the VOD on YouTube down below, and I will also upload them or link them on the Hunt website with this episode here, so you can watch them there without my commentary over it. And they will be linked with all the other stuff in there, so you can find everything together with everything else, etc, etc. Will take a hot minute, but after stream I should be able to do this one real quick before heading out. Thank you for tuning in, and until we meet again next week, maybe, or especially for the Hatching Tide event and the weekly music stream, hopefully one day I will be able to also stream the new, what's it called again? Variant in Criterion, or Advanced Criterion Dungeon. Hopefully next week too. Still haven't unlocked it yet. Didn't have time. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful end of the week, wonderful start of the week. And until we meet again next time, goodbye. And can I find it? There we go. And last but not least, thank you very much for all the people on screen right now. All the supporters over on Ko-fi and the subscribers on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continuous support. It really means the world to me. And I hope I can reward you soon again with more music videos. Thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye.